When it comes to buying a house, everyone dreams of building their perfect home. For Jay and Jen Hannigan, that dream became a reality when they started construction on their land in Bayswater, New Brunswick in 2012. But this particular home is even more special than most. It's built almost entirely from renewable resources and produces its own heat, water, and electricity.
The house is, by definition, off the grid.
So we tried to incorporate kind of reused and reclaimed materials as much as possible. The main structure of the house is rammed earth, so we use tires as the container for that rammed earth.
The Hannigans' two-story house relies on a hybrid system to generate electricity, combining the wind energy from a turbine beside the garage with solar energy from 6 panels mounted on the front of the house. The family, now including their 2-year-old son Teague, also uses passive solar heating.
From a power perspective, having a hybrid system has been ideal. I mean, for the most part, we just have such a huge excess of power here. Particularly if we have any sun at all, the house is extremely easy to heat.
In the winter, when they don't get as much sunlight, the family uses a biomass masonry heater, a type of wood-burning stove built into the wall separating the kitchen from the living room. They even cut the wood from their own woodlot, replanting as needed.
Obviously, the landscape of energy is changing dramatically in our world right now. There's no question about that. And to know what energy costs are going to be in 10 or 20 years, we're not as vulnerable to some of these changes that are happening other places in the world.
The Hannigans are also self-reliant for their water usage.
We collect all of our water, both potable and other usage water, from rainwater. It's filtered accordingly. We also have a compost closed-loop toilet, and we use all of our wastewater in a grey water garden in the house.
Since moving in, they haven't encountered any major challenges they couldn't solve.
This stuff's always been done, but to discover ways of doing it local to our environment here in New Brunswick, we did a lot of research together, exploring our own ideas and intentions. We ended up with something that we really had planned from the start, for the most part, and I don't think there are many regrets.
The family is happy to be living a lifestyle that allows them to be comfortable and of which they can be proud.
This is a very complicated subject, but I think what it comes down to is one, what do renewables mean to us as individuals? And two, is it important enough to make renewables part of your life? And if those questions can be answered, then the rest is easy.
We are all connected to our environment, whether we like it or not, but actually experiencing that integration on a day-to-day basis makes you appreciate the value of it even more.
We have to encourage people to have faith, and then maybe people start engaging more practically in their own private lives and say, okay, this is something I can actually take a leap of faith on.
Keep reading to find out more about Jen, Jay, and Teague's incredible experience with their renewable home. To learn more about your energy choices, including off-grid living, and to find a list of resources in New Brunswick, visit www.conservationcouncil.ca.